We searched for a man named Jim Sonnett. And the legends folks tell may be true. Most call him gunman and killer. He's my son, who I hardly knew. I raised Jim's boy from the cradle. Till the day he said to me, I have to go find my father. And I reckoned that's how it should be. So we ride, Jim's boy and me. All right. You rub them down, you feed them, and you sing them to sleep if need be. But come morning, they better be in good shape. All right, Jeff, pay off the man.
Enjoy your stay in Pleasant City.
Here you are. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. And, misters, I wouldn't charge like this unless I had to.
No? Since when does a man have to steal?
Every business in town has to charge more these days. We got to pay for the law in town, a percentage. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is.
Well, that fellow that was just here, you mean to tell me that you have to pay him a percentage?
Him and his partner, Sheriff Flagg.
Flag? Flag? Well, I never heard of him, but I heard of Hickok and Herb. And they got names worth paying for.
Oh, we had us the name Sheriff for a while, but them two sent him running real fast.
And his name must have been Yellow.
No, it was Sonnett. Jim Sonnett.
Mr. Saunders, is it?
Anything wrong with that name?
Oh, of course not, sir. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Yeah. Well, now tell us how much the room's going to cost us.
$4.
The friendliness in this town comes high, don't it?
I'm sorry, sir, but we have certain standards.
Well, so does heaven, but I didn't figure I was there yet. All right, pay him, Jeff.
Here you go. Well, that just about breaks us, Grandpa.
No, it don't. I got to go a piece of my boot.
I thought you was walking kind of tender.
Well, I'd rather be a limping man of means than a dead broke jackrabbit. You take the stuff upstairs and I'll see you in here, huh?
All right.
What'll it be?
Beer, if it's cold.
Nothing but the best in Pleasant City.
Yeah, so I've seen. You mind if I drink this before I pay for it? Might go down easier.
You stay at the hotel, ain't you?
That's right.
First beer's on the house.
Do tell. And the second?
2 bits a glass.
I figured. Good thing one is my limit. Say, tell me, when them Texas drovers come up this way, how do they take to paying such high prices?
Oh, they grumbled a lot, but we got us a hard law office here.
So I hear. I reckon when Jim Sonnett was sheriff, he kept them in line good, too, didn't he?
He didn't have to. The prices were pretty normal then. In fact, that Jim's name kept the rowdies in line.
Not all of them. I mean, not this man Flagg and his deputy.
Yeah, we made a mistake, that's all. Trusted Jim to keep the law, but he turned tail and ran. Left us in a spot. Big trail herd coming in. No way to keep those drovers from treeing the town. So when Flagg and Cruz made us a proposition, we took it.
Or they took you. Hard to say which, ain't it?
Enjoy your beer.
Nice room.
It ought to be. You want a beer?
No, I don't think so. But I sure am hungry.
Well, I reckon we can get something to eat right here. But I better go upstairs first, though.
Well, what for?
Well, you don't think I want to take my boot off in front of everybody, do you? Go on, order yourself a beer. It's free. And save it for me.
Evening, boys. Don't you all get too liquored up now. Luke, Let's have a couple of whiskeys, huh?
Yes, sir, Sheriff.
That's a good steak?
Oh, you bet.
Those are the two that's supposed to run Paul out of town.
I doubt it.
Me too.
Now, that looks like a good sporting game, Cruz. And you're a sporting man, Sheriff.
That I am. Have yourself another drink.
Now, boys, now you got an empty place here. Anybody object to me trying to head?
Sure, join up, Sheriff.
I'll let some five-card stud. Except, I'll take all my cards face down. Tommy, why don't you deal?
Whatever you say, Sheriff.
Any dollar. Jack bets.
Jack bets $1.
Got no gambling spirit, friend. Let's make it $2.
$2.
Jack's still high.
Jack bets $2.
Hit him hard, Tommy. Feel his pair of nines bets.
$2.
A pair of nines? Come on, Tommy.
All right, $3.
Let's make it 4. Those nines are still good. Tommy, you got a third one in the hole?
I'll check.
On the only pair showing? What about the rest of it?
I'll fold.
Tommy, looks like it's just you and me. Let's see, I've got, 15. I'll bet the whole 15. You match it. You got that extra 9, Tommy?
Only the 2 showing.
Oh, that's a shame. My 2 kings beat you. Cruz. Sorry I can't stay for another hand, boys, but Cruz and me's got work to do. Got to make the rounds to be sure the town's real peaceful and safe. After all, that's what we get paid for. So I'll be seeing you. Good night, Luke.
All right, Sheriff.
They didn't even look at his hand to see what he did have.
Of course not. It's easier to think he had the kings. By morning, they'll even believe it.
Well, I can't see Paul running from the likes of those two.
I can't neither. Jeff,
I'm right here, Grandpa.
what time is it?
Oh, must be a little after 9.
9 o'clock? I told you we wanted to get an early start. What you let me sleep so long for?
Well, like you said, if you got to pay, you might as well enjoy it.
How long you been up?
Oh, since dawn. I didn't sleep so good.
What's eating at you, boy?
Our leaving town without facing those 2 phonies.
Well, that newspaper fella told it right. They ain't our problem. They're this town's problem. The town hired them on false pretenses. So it's up to the town to get rid of them, not us.
Yeah, but suppose they're too scared to do anything.
Then they deserve to be pushed around. If they can't stand up for their rights against 2 bullies, then let them go on paying to be left alone.
Yeah, but those 2 men used Paul. And they let the whole town think that he was a coward.
Does that hurt you, Paul? Does it hurt you? Does it hurt me? Oh, it hurts your pride, all right. But it ain't your pride that's going to help us find James. It's day after day with your backside in that saddle. Let that hurt. But not your pride.
Have a good rest, young fellow.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, boy. Checking out?
That's right.
Well, and you got some business at the desk there.
What kind of business?
Well, checkout time is 8 o'clock, and it's now past 9:30.
Oh? Well, we didn't know that.
Well, you know it now. You owe the man for an extra day.
Well, we don't owe the man nothing. Or you or anybody else in this town.
Oh, I wouldn't talk that way, Sonny. Because you just might not know who you're talking to.
Oh, I know who I'm talking to, all right. You're one of the two men who chased that tin horn out of town.
Well, now, I wouldn't exactly call Jim Sonnett no tin horn.
No, neither would I. But you didn't chase Jim Sonnett, and you knew it all along. You better start packing, Cruz. How you ain't never faced Jim Sonnett, and you know it. And when that paper comes out today, the whole town's gonna know it.
What do you mean?
I mean that Mr. O'Brien is printing the truth. And you know what the truth is. Now go on, get. And go tell your friend Flagg that he better show his cards from now on.
You feel better, boy?
You bet I do.
Well, you don't look it. Come on, let's get out of here. You might get the feeling you have to take on the whole town. Bacon's almost done. It's good and crisp, just the way you like it.
I was wrong.
That you was.
I mean, I was wrong about leaving.
What?
I didn't want to leave Pleasant City. I only did because you told me to.
And since when is what I tell you to do so wrong?
When it goes against what I think is right.
Well, you got a point there, boy. I guess we better talk instead of eating.
I've been sitting here thinking. I told that deputy Cruz about Mr. O'Brien printing the true story.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't think I should have done that.
No.
If I was Flagg, if I was a man like he is, I'd make sure that paper didn't get out.
Well, that's logical.
Well, don't you see, it's my fault that they both know. I should have stayed back there to make sure that paper did get out.
No. Mr. O'Brien said he had that paper for 10 years. Well, he's had it protected for 10 years. He's done okay without your help. It was him that said it wasn't none of our affair.
But if I caused the trouble...
You did. Now you're just itching to go back and cause some more. Well, it's past noon. That paper's either out or it ain't.
I'm going back, Grandpa.
I'm going on.
I wish you could see my way of thinking.
Well, I can't. No more than you can see mine. But the fact is, you got one. And you got a right to do what you think is best.
All my father's ever been to me is a name.
I know that.
And when I meet two bullies, we use that name for their own sakes, no matter what it causes other folks to think of my paw. Well, I can't just stand by and let that happen.
Then go fight him. Don't stand here waiting for me to pat you on the head and say, I understand, boy. It's all right, boy. But to my way of thinking, it ain't right. It's wrong. Because you're man enough to think for yourself. Now, be enough of a man to do it without my approval. Because you ain't going to get it.
Grandpa was right, son. You didn't have to come back here.
Oh, yeah, but your paper and what they did to you. It's all my fault.
You didn't mean any harm. I've faced men like that before, and I'll face them again in the future.
I'll face them today.
I can't stop you. Nobody can. But you understand what you're about, son. Don't tell yourself you faced them for my bruises. Something bruised inside yourself makes you want to fight.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, but it's there and it's got to come out. And I reckon I can do the town a good turn at the same time.
No, that's where you jump on the track again, son. Oh, yes, they shut my paper down. For the time being. But folks have heard the story I was going to print. Now, right now, they're spreading the news all over town. Only a matter of time till they'll all get together and stand up the flag and cruise. So you really ain't doing them a good turn by taking that responsibility away from them.
They're back, and they've seen your horse.
Where are they now?
They're waiting out in front of my stable.
Well, so long, Mr. O'Brien. I hope you get to feeling better soon.
I hope you do too, son.
Brought us a lot of grief, boy.
You say you can chase a Sonnett. Start chasing.
You can take us both?
I can try. And I'm giving you the first move.
You ain't giving nobody first move, except to me.
An ambush, huh? And a rifle against six guns. That's real brave of you, Sonnets.
Stay out of this, Grandpa.
Oh, I don't aim to fight. But I aim to see that the fighting is fair. They can take you on, Jeff. But they'll do it one man at a time.
All right. Who's first?
That's right. You're being watched. You're being judged by all the folks you've been pushing around. So come on, get on with it. Show them how tough you really are.
It ain't fair you're holding that rifle. Suppose one of us does get him, you'll cut us down.
I won't have to. I trained that boy, and he's fast. Even a mite faster than the James Sonnett you claim to have bested. So it's up to you. Here's your chance to see if you really could beat James. Only you try it one at a time.
Go ahead, Cruz. Take him.
My pleasure.
Now you.
You, better think this over, boy. I'm twice as fast as Cruz.
Twice as scared.
You both better be seeing the doctor. Then you both better be leaving town.
I never saw anything like it. This boy has got the fastest draw I ever saw in my life.
And you're a newspaper man, huh? You'd be one to write about it?
I sure will.
I'd be obliged if you just wrote that them two left town.
Huh?
But we got trouble enough without advertising for it.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Grandpa, Thanks.
For what?
Well, for coming back and helping me.
Help you? I come back to help them. If you'd have fought them both, you wouldn't have had time to aim, and you might have killed them. That wouldn't sit well with you once you got to pondering on it.
Yes, sir.
You're still wrong to come back. But you got a right to have a will, I guess, and a right to follow it. Well, now, do you reckon we can be on our way?
Yeah.
He's quite a boy.
He is that.
I hope you find your son.
We will.
So long, Mr. O'Brien. Grandpa, I'm ready when you are.
Is that a fact? You sure there's nobody else you want to shoot? No more trouble you want to set right?
I said I'm ready, Grandpa.
Good. Good luck to you, Mr. O'Brien. Dear Lord, you give him a mind of his own, and you give him a sense of what's right. Now teach him the thing he's yet to learn, when and when not to fight.